So many of us like to launch out where we have not really been launched out spiritually. Now, Zechariah chapter number 4. Look at Zechariah. The reason why people fail. Zechariah chapter number 4. Verses 6 and 7. Look at what the Bible says here. Look at what you see the interplay of these two forces. It said, then he answered and spake unto me from verse 6. This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel. The Zerubbabel was doing some building project that time. Say, not by might, not by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. For 7, I say, who are you, O great mountains? Before Zerubbabel, thou shalt become a plain, and it shall bring forth the headstone thereof with shouting, crying, grace, grace. What makes things work? Grace. Paul also said it there. He said, I labor more abundantly, and the grace of God that was on me was not in vain. What brings grace available? Spirit. Not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. What makes spirit available? Spiritual mapping, spiritual walking, spiritual digging. People get involved in a lot of argument that don't bring any result. That's why Paul said, he said, although we walk in the flesh, but the weapons we fight with are not fleshly weapons. He said, because the weapons of our spiritual weapons, he said, they are not carnal, but mighty through God, to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, and every item that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. People do not know that they can bring an end to an argument between husband and wife by praying. Everybody wants to talk themselves out until one kills another. Everybody wants to be right, and they don't allow the Spirit of Christ to prevail. In this world, everybody wants to show I am the right one. You see what I say is always right. Pride. And the devil likes it. He will even tell you, yeah, even yesterday you were right. Even 2 days ago you were still right. Even 3 years ago you were right. It will not be bringing to your memory. Have you discovered that the best composition of English happens when you are hungry? With major delivery expertise. The way you would deliver it. But at the end of the day, it will still bring an untoward result. Why did it bring an untoward result? Why do you sin in the process? You do not handle things spiritually. The weapons of our warfare, they are not carnal. They are not physical, but they are mighty through God. To the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, and every item that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. Paul said, I labor more abundantly. He said, this is the way I do. I stay in the place of prayers until Christ is formed in people. The easiest thing, the easiest way to do ministry is with people in whose heart Christ is formed.